I've just come out of playing a fair bit of Test cricket, so for me, as I have to prepare, it's just about changing that mindset into T20 mode. Just sort of going over some of the options that I would normally take in T20 cricket, and the mindset obviously shifts a little bit to a more positive and attacking mindset. But other than that, I don't try and change too much. I know that in the T20 format you're going to take a few more risks naturally, but it's all the more very exciting to be in this format. So yeah, that's probably the little shift that I have to do, changing from formats and particularly playing in IPL, which is the biggest franchise tournament in the world. Yeah, I think for me personally, I've never really been a guy that looks too far ahead. I try to stay in the present as much as possible, so that way I don't sort of clutter my mind too much, looking too far ahead. So the expectations that I have on myself aren't really that high. It's just about going out there, being nice and clear, doing a job for the team and just enjoying my time with the CSK setup. Being involved in the CSK setup is very special. The environment that we have here is a real family orientated environment where people really get on well with each other. The culture is really good, everyone's warm and welcoming, and it's great to be part of this environment because when you go out as a player you just feel that sense of backing, and that sense of being part of the team is very crucial for a cricketer. And yeah, it's probably one of the best environments that I've been part of. Getting our first one on the board, we all gathered around, catching up, and it just had that really good warm feeling about it, and it was just nice to just be a part of that and be in that group setting. It's obviously very exciting to be here again this year. After last year I had such a good time meeting everyone, getting to know everyone, and I think just coming back and seeing all the familiar faces again, it's just great to be back here and getting amongst it again. Very special to be here in Chennai. Last year it was a little bit unfortunate that we weren't able to travel, but I've heard a lot of good things about playing at the Chipak and being in Chennai as well, so it's good to finally be here and experience the local fans and playing in front of everyone again. It's very special to be part of it all. Being part of this group, having MS as the leader, as our captain, is very special for me. Just having his experience and his backing is very helpful for me as a cricketer. The way he goes about his business, being very super calm, relaxed, not really panicking too much, and it sort of helps me as a player to sort of go out there and just relax and just enjoy the occasion and just play with freedom. Getting that sense of backing from him as a player is crucial and beneficial as a player. Yeah, I think we've got a very good support staff here. Led by Stephen Fleming, the head coach. He runs a good cutter. He's all about driving that team culture and making sure everyone fits in nicely and backs each other. And then along with the support staff of Eric Simons, batting coach Mark Hussey. He's been one of the legends that I've always looked up to, and having him here in this environment is brilliant for me, particularly as a left-handed batter. Sort of tapping into his experiences is beneficial for me as a cricketer, just to grow and expand my game. And then we've got Greg King in terms of the fitness side. He makes sure all the boys are fit and strong and keeping players on the park for long periods of time. And then obviously one of the biggest characters in our setup in terms of the support staff aspect is Tommy Simsek. You know, we go back a long way, him being part of the Black Cap setup, and he's certainly one of those guys who drives a real good culture, and you know, he's very close with MS Dhoni as well. So yeah, he's a good guy to have in the setup. Yeah, I think, as you say, with the travel this year in the IPL, it's obviously a bit of a challenge. Last year we were sort of all stuck in one hotel in Mumbai, and this year, you know, having all the travelling that's going on makes it a lot more hectic, the schedule in particular. So for me, it's just sort of getting at peace with the fact that we're going to do a lot of travel. The travel days are going to be pretty long, but it also is exciting. You know, it's the first time I'm involved in the CSK setup where we are traveling around the country and playing at different venues. So for me, that's pretty exciting. And yeah, it's very similar to the international schedule, just a little bit more hype around the cricket games that we're playing. And yeah, it's just very exciting to travel and see more of India.